guy just does not take a possession off.
You know, he's one of those guys I would have to question even playing with him. He plays so hard. I know I hate playing against him.
So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's George, driving inside.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
In the corner, Irving with it. Leonard with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. With the ball. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Ron Lou and I had a few minutes to share. Talked about the best strategy of containing Kevin Durant on the offensive end. Coach told me Kevin's going to get his. You can't stop that. But if you can push him off his favorite spots, it might make his production a bit more palatable to our defense. They've done their homework on KD, but the exam is going to be harder. Guys?
Thank you, David. Harden outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a two-move structure change.
Slams it in.
I'll tell you, for a veteran, Ibaka still gets sky high on these alley-oops.
Harden inside the three-point line. That was good off the back rim and in. Harden's got 6. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention two-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
And Morris throws it down.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
A deep three from Irving. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. And so it's Leonard with it. They'll bring it up to the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 4. Good ball moving here by the Clippers. Pass to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Kawhi is carving up this defense. Love his awareness. He is finding the open man.
Harden scanning the floor. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
My Yes, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's KD.
That's just not fair. KD leaving nailed to the floor.
And screws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming in the end of an alley-oop. KD's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to Beverly. Spins. KD comes with the double team. The 3 from George. It doesn't go for him. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Over Ibaka. Durant with another miss.
He's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And that's an intentional foul. Outside Rondo. Pass to man. Driving the lane. Against the rim with a two-handed slam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little bit.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do in the offensive end.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. This cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. Didn't have many networks and things that I take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but I'm glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us. Went back out on the floor. Doc Rivers said he'll be great in TV. We saw that.
He's a good mind, man. He knows what he's talking about.
Here's Irving. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I like this from Kyrie. Looking for a high percentage shot, settling for nothing less.
Takes it out the weather. Launches it. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Irving from long range. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other range.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some pressure. Knocked away. Now, the Clippers take possession. Here's Beverly. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to man. He'll hit that one. Dinwiddie with some nice deep. That's trailed by 7. Here's Irving. Here's Ruwawu. Off with the layup. And so Beverly will bring it up for Los Angeles. Left to the wing. Oh, Ida will look here for Ibaka. Los Angeles with another miss.
And as he gets deeper into his career, Serge Ibaka's shooting continues to improve. What a great job he's done of changing how he scores.
It's very impressive because a late bloomer Serge Ibaka has been on the offensive end. Let's look at last season, his highest point per game average, and he's in his 11th NBA season. That still has great efficiency on the offensive end, but sometimes he's overlooked as a scorer on this team.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Never a good evening.
Are you serious? Out of everybody. Out of everybody.
You know, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, we've just got to keep getting better and keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time. You guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. Ibaka for three. And against the Clippers missing. To the way right side. It's Dinwiddie. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Second shot opportunity. Harden can't hit. Clippers leading by 5. It's tipped. Stolen by Durant. A three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Durant got 5 points.
No one Durant's height with this level of usage has ever shot this well from distance.
With it, George picks him up. And the can by Harden.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
In the corner, it's Morris. There's the triple. And it's KD with the rebound.
And they had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
Paxton is good. That's his 6th attempt for his 3rd make.
And no hesitation attacking the defense. Body to body, Durant with an impressive finish.
George looking around. Pass to man. Back to George. George double team to the middle. Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
Here's KD. Rebound by the Clippers. Now George. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Here's George, driving in, and the layup is good. 8 points for him.
Slippery play by Paul George to get inside. He ends up right where he wanted.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Clippers on top. They lead by a bucket. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, Do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you can hold teams in the 80s and the 90s. You can go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more. But it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time possible.
Harden outside. There's the drive. And he goes right over Serge Ibaka and slams it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Pass to Morris. Stolen by Harden. And here's Harris on the other. The rebound by Ibaka. Right side left. Morris. Kept alive. Back to George. Stolen by Harden. Right side, Kevin Durant. Irving from long range. And it's KD with the assist.
I mean, Kyrie, too pure of a shooter to let him catch and shoot with that much space.
In the corner, Ibaka with it. Put it on the wing. It's up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer deep bubble, range.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
Here are teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. We're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game. I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be. It's hard to argue the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report.
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drop.
Leonard tries the double. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time. Well, that alley-oop attempt in case of what could have been just didn't finish the play.
Well, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute. Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. They trail by 1. We've gone about 3.5 minutes in the third now. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Here's Rondo. Here's Leonard. Pass to Zubac. The foul on Joe Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Final 7 left in the third. Here's man. Into the lane. Misses from short range.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Sometimes I think Kyrie likes to get contact, probably because he can still finish through it.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming. Officials up the call with the foul.
And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard's still not the one for the spotlight.
That is so cool. It's not about the fame for him. He's in LA, but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be.
Left side Durant. To the wing on the left. Here's Dinwiddie. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Dinwiddie's got 5 points so far. And it's Rondo penetrating. Over in the corner, Cousins. Los Angeles with another miss. The Nets with the lead. On the wing, Irving. Back to Durant. Another one falls to Brooklyn.
Well, as good as Durant is on the perimeter, this is where he hits for an absolutely insane percentage.
Here's man, and there is Horst. He has 6.
Jay's so trash.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And the Clippers have possession. Morris outside. Back to George. George double team. Here he goes. Slammed home and he draws the foul. Chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
And the focus Paul George has. Outstanding job finding a way to score on physical defense.
Throw good, Paul George.
The homecoming for Paul George. Playing in LA with the Clippers. They gave up the Kings ransom to OKC. 5 first-round picks and Danilo Gallinari and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, the Clippers were willing to give almost anything for PG because they basically got Kawhi Leonard in the deal as well.
And let's remember, GA, he could have been a Laker. They would have had to trade away the second pick in the 2017 draft, that or Brandon Ingram. Their loss became the Clippers' game.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range, now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Outside Durant. Pass to Griffin. And he makes good on the layup. Griffin's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
Knows where everybody is. If there's an open man, Durant's going to find him.
Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Oh shit, it's the fourth
Green
quarter.
is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really good.
Here's George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
In OKC, Paul George showed he could be an MVP caliber performer. With Kawhi on the Clippers, he could be that 1B or that 1A.
And PG, he has the versatility to succeed in different roles. Doesn't have to dominate the ball.
Yes, and if anything, he's more comfortable scoring within the flow of the offense. With his all-around impact, doesn't need to force things to make winning plays. But if you need him to, he can.
Irving from long range. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. Breaking down some numbers here for the Nets.
They've been playing such risky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've lost.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
sideline. Let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. Really was fired up about this team.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Irving's got the lead up to 5 now for Brooklyn.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Harden. And a jam by Harden.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his third foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Inside. Now, here's Zubac. And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
And it's Jordan that's out the key. As to Irving. It's deflected. Stolen by Jackson. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And he can't stop the run as he misses. It's 8 by 7. The three from Harden. And it's sent back by George. It's Harden with the drive. Up again. It's held in by Zubac. On offense here are the Clippers. And now we've got the intentional foul. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. He lines it up. And the dunk by Zubac.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. With it. Five on the clock. It up for Jordan. And that dunk by Jordan.
And that is why DeAndre is such a high percentage shooter. Wow.
The three from George. Martin with the defensive effort. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. A three. Harden missing again.
And close to making the defense pay for the last couple.
Irving from long range. That one doesn't go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's the two. And he drives in.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land off of it. Who knows? There he is, and we see it very clearly. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
I mean, it's so impressive. Kyrie's scoring ability. Terrific shot maker, obviously gets to the line, converts at a high rate. Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line. for you at this end. He's a tremendous free throw shooter, around 85% for his career. Clutch.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Morris drops them both.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Marquis, went to college together, played in the clubs together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately. Kevin Durant as a rookie. For Kevin Durant right now, the difference is he's comfortable being a vocal leader.
And a deep three from Irving. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Now,